Just a little disclaimer, guys, before the video starts. I'm actually giving away free coaching sessions to the first three people who join my Discord in the description, okay? If you're one of those three people and you join my Discord, you get a free coaching session, just like I'm doing in this video. And you actually get a discount for the first coaching session that you book after this if you actually like the coaching and you're seeing improvements. So, if you're one of those three guys, consider yourself lucky. I hope you liked the video, and I think everyone can at least improve in some way from this video. Enjoy it, guys. So firstly, the top lane matchup. There are two different top lane matchups. There are like volatile matchups and not so volatile matchups. Volatile matchups are matchups which are very snowbally. Most of the time these are champs like Fiora, Olaf, Darius, Riven, even ranged matchups, Camille, and most of the time these matchups take Ignite. Okay, the reason why they're taking Ignite is because if they bully the laner and they get ahead, they can take over games. Okay, in our case though, we actually have a Volibear top lane against a Cassandra. That's a tank matchup. But, I think Volibear even took TP, so he doesn't really offer a lot of damage. So ganking them is quite hard, anyways. But even if you can gank them, ganking them is not that good most of the times, especially if you have a competent bot lane, since getting them ahead doesn't really do that much, like say for a free aura, for example. On the other hand, if the enemy jungler is ganking a Volibear, he will still, regardless of that, he will still be fine in lane. He might be behind, but he will still offer a lot of value, which champions who, like Darius, if he's going 0-3, he's fucking useless, okay? So that's all you have to understand about the top lane matchup in this game, and that's why we actually path for our bot lane. I go more in depth about that on my Patreon, but that's all you have to know for this game. Nothing special, they actually invade me over here, but I don't want to go too in depth about that. That was just mechanics by me. I actually baited them quite a bit. Um, and this is really fucking bad for the Lee Sin now. Why? Because he's actually so delayed to his buff now, and he actually has to start on blue buff right now. So we know where he starts right now. And the thing right here, um, like we see the Lee Sin is over here, right? He just went missing over here. So I actually could start on my red buff. The thing is, if my Volibear is not going top lane, okay, and my Fizz is going mid lane, and my bot lane is going bot lane, of course, right? If I start on my red buff here and I get low, and the Lee Sin suddenly starts to late invade me, um, he can just smite it away and fuck me, okay, and take my entire jungle. So the best play right here, just to be safe, on champs like Lilia, you can do this very easily. Is you just start on the Raptors, right? Because if he late invades you and you start on the Raptors, he's fucked, right? Because you're now level 2 and he's level 1, and you can just fight him, and so he has to run away, and then he's just fucked. Um, so yeah, that's why I'm doing my Raptors here. And as soon as I see that he's not doing my red buff, I should just ping that he's on blue buff, right? Because he didn't have enough time to base for red buff, so he must be over there. So that's really important. I forgot this in this game. Always ping the enemy jungler's position as soon as you start your first camp, okay? This is very crucial. And it gets you in the mindset of thinking about the enemy jungler. So let's actually skip ahead here. Just a regular clear, nothing special. We do our red buff. We now have bot lane, nothing going on. And right here, because I didn't ping, my Volibear actually ends up dying because if wave is frozen, right? So that's kind of a mistake. But since the Lee Sin is ganking this, okay, and I actually pressed tab, okay, and the Lee Sin had 12 CS. 12 CS. One jungle camp gives you 4 CS. So 12 CS means that he did 3 camps, right? Which makes sense. Like I did 3 camps into Wolves, he did 3 camps into gank. So he did his entire blue side, so his entire red side is still up, okay? And if the enemy jungler is ganking or is showing on the map, the first thing you have to think about is, of course, if your lane is gankable, or if you can invade them, and which camps are up, okay? And so in this case, since he started on his blue side, right, his entire bot side is up. And I might not have enough time if he bases for red buff to do this. I might actually have enough time, but the safest place to just go for his Raptors, right? So that's what we do over here. Because the thing with invading is, if you take a camp, okay, it's 4 CS. If you invade a camp, okay, it's actually double the amount. Because you're not only getting the 4 CS, but you're denying the enemy jungler his camp. So it's actually 8 CS, okay? That's why invading is so fucking strong. And I will show you in this game why we win so hard off of this. So now again, this is actually fucking camping this dude, okay? He's camping a fucking tank, which is stupid, but whatever. But he actually is going again. So now I'm thinking, okay, he's actually top lane again. I actually wanted to play for mid lane, but now I can actually go for his red buff as well, right? So that's how you counter these junglers who are playing like this. Just take the fucking red buff. He actually ends up dying, but so does my mid laner, so that's whatever. But the Lee Sin is not fucked, okay? You know why the Lee Sin is not fucked? Because he has no fucking camps up. His entire top set is down. I took two camps. The only camp for him to take is this fucking Krug and the Scuttle, maybe, right? So, as you can see, I ping now my bot lane because I have four fucking camps up. Okay, and the Lee Sin has one camp up. So I'm now three camps ahead of him. So I just want to clear this and then base, and then I can play the game. And I'm way stronger than him. That's how I snowball in this game. So Lucien is actually over here in the river. We see him. I'm actually kind of afraid that he invades me, but I can do this fast enough. Um, yeah, just skip ahead. We see Lucien passing over here, really doing nothing. At this point, his Gromp might even be up, but he's just doing fucking nothing right now. Which is obviously he's doing nothing, right? Because he has no fucking camps up since I invaded him, right? Um, So in this case, I would do my wolves and then base to so if bottom wasn't gankable, I would do my wolves, then go base and go back for my raptors, right, to protect them by the Lee Sin who might invade them. But in this case, I actually look at bottom and I see a fucking double kill, right? Why? If you look at bottom right here, of course, this lane is almost pushed in, right? But my bot lane is actually trading with them. So that means they will stay another 2 or 3 seconds, okay? And this is actually warded. But I'm Lilia with 4 passive stacks, right? Which means that I'm fast as fuck, okay? So even if this is warded, as soon as they see me, I'm already over here, right? Because I'm so fast. And they have to focus on fighting, right? Another thing is they're really chunked, and Samira used her flash in the early game. So and it's 4 minutes in-game time, right? So it's not up. That's why I'm going for this play. If she did have flash and maybe a little bit more HP, I would probably not go for this. So we just go over here. Nothing special. We just fight them. Bad E, but it doesn't really matter. They're just dead at this point. So we end up killing her. And remember, we saw the Lee Sin path like this, right? So he must still be top set because his camps are not up, right? Because I did them and they are not up. They're running right now. So he must be top set. So the first move for me would be to go to my Krugs or Raptors. Why am I going to my Raptors, okay? The Raptor camp is the easiest camp for you to invade as a jungler. So that's why if the Lee Sin decides to go over here, it's way easier for him to take this camp and then this camp, right? That's why I'm going for my Raptors first, right? Because it's way easier to invade for junglers. So we want to protect this and don't allow him to make the same move like we did, right? Which was invading when we gank. And boom, he's over here. Okay? Easy as that. So I'm actually fucking molesting this guy right now. Kinda bad smite by me. My fist is 1 HP, so and since I have only 2 camps up, I have more than enough time to help him out. And Lee Sin is really doing nothing right now, he's also mid lane, so I'm more than fine to help my fist here. Um, yeah, that's whatever. I actually chased the Lee Sin because he's 1 HP, and I'm kind of baiting the rise. Actually missing my W, which is kind of bad, but yeah. I mean, that's just mechanics, that's nothing special though. Okay, I want you to think now. We killed the fucking enemy jungler. Every time you kill the enemy jungler, you have to think about invading. Okay, this is the fucking lesson of this video. You have to think about invading. I actually didn't think about invading here. I just pushed this, and then I was like, oh damn, his raptors are actually up. So I went over there, right? I have a lost chapter. I have smite. I have a lot of damage. I have a lot of clearing speed. So there's no way that this Lee Sin is going to be here in time, right? So we just take this, and now I want you to think. What is the best move after this? What's the best move? I'm just giving you a little hint. You have to look at this timer over here, okay? Look at this timer. What is the next timer in the game? Of course, you have 650, right, which is your first buff respawning, so red buff in my case. But what's the most important time as a jungler? It's fucking 8 minutes. It's Rift Herald, right? And I have almost 1,200 gold, okay? I want to spend that gold and be on Rift to be as strong as possible, because Rift Herald is the best objective in the entire game. Of course, Baron is good, but if you get Rift Herald, you actually allow yourself to get so much gold that you can actually contest Baron, you know? Rift is the best objective in the game. So 8 minutes, right? So at every single game, at around the 6 minute mark, okay, you have to ask yourself, do I have to base? Which camps are up? How can I path into Rift Herald? And can I even contest it? Like if you are like not strong enough, okay, then it's fine, then give it up. But if you can, you have to base around the Rift timer, right? So in this case, I could go for my wolves, but what does it do? Doesn't do anything, right? Because like as you can see here, me basing here allows me to do one thing, which is look on the map for me. I have my Gromp respawning, I have my Wolf respawning, my Rat is about to respawn, my Krugs are up. So I can actually base, spend my gold, so I can clear my camps faster. And then coming out of base, I can just clear this camp, this camp, this camp, maybe even my Krugs and then go for Rift. And then I'm the highest level possible, I spend my gold, and I'm in the best position to play for the Rift Herald, okay? Of course it depends on like your lane stats, like let's say Ryze is pushed up and he has Prior. Maybe my Woolly Bear is like inting for some reason, then of course I might have to give it up. But that's just the variables, okay? We wanna focus on what we can control in the game. And we might even ping our support to help us on Rift, right? So that's all the other variables. But we want to think about what we can do. And the best play here is to just base, because it's in perfect harmony with the Rift Herald timer, right? Which is 8 minutes. Basing takes 8 seconds, okay? Recording. Walking over here takes around 22 seconds, 25 seconds. So that's around 30 seconds, okay? So 30 seconds plus 640 means 710. Doing my bots at camps around 7:30, let's say. Going over here to my red and doing it is like 7:45. Doing Krugs is like 8 minutes-ish, and then going over here. Like, we don't have to be on Rift at 8 minutes, right? Because the enemy jungler cannot do it this fast, right? He needs like fucking 20 seconds for it. So being there at like 8:10 in-game timer is like the perfect timing, right? And then we can contest this. So that's what we want to do here. Um, in this game, actually, as I was doing my camps, we actually saw the Lee Sin bot side, so I'll just go for a counter gank, right? Because if Lee Sin is bot side, they're not doing Rift, so I can actually go for a counter gank. End up killing Samira. My Sona is just fucking chasing this Lee Sin for some reason, she actually ended up dying. But yeah. So now coming out of base, spending my gold, and of course going to Rift. There's nothing up on bot lane. We have Drake, but Rift is so much better. Drake gives you 50 gold, Rift gives you up to 1k gold, okay? So we just path over here. Lee Sin is also coming out of base, so I'm just looking at the lanes. And since Lee Sin is coming out of base like me, I have more than enough time to do my Raptors and my Rap buff, right? He can never rush Rift Herald this fast. So I just want to get as strong as possible, get my Rap buff. We actually see Lee Sin going for play over here. I just react to that shit. Yeah, just kill him. That's nothing special. But the important thing right here is I knew that there's no way he can rush Rift, okay? So I have enough time to do my red buff and my Raptors, okay? And red buff is really important, of course, because it makes you as strong as possible. So after this play, okay, we killed the Lee Sin. I want you to think about this. What should we do Rift here? 90% of players would do the Rift Herald here. Looking at this. But you see this? Bro, I have fucking, first of all, I have almost 2k gold. I have my mythic item. My top lane is Woolly Bear over here. He's basically dead. He has 1 HP, okay? They have, their support is mid lane. The Rakan is over here mid lane. My support is bot lane chilling. So my team is actually playing for bot lane right now. I have no smite for another minute. Lee Sin is coming out of base, possibly, okay? So I have to fucking base here. And I actually have to give up my Rift Herald here. But this is fine. Why? If I give up Rift and I go back and I walk bot lane, I can trade the Rift for my entire bot set camps, the Scuttle, the Drake, and then possibly even diving bot lane or taking his camps. So this is more than fine. I'm actually neutralizing. I'm getting so much value bot side that I'm fine with giving up Rift. And I mean, I have to give up Rift. It's my best option. Because if they're moving there to Rift, I'm gonna lose it anyways. Because my support is bot lane, my top lane is 1 HP, my Fizz is getting pushed in mid lane. There's no reason to go for Rift here. Okay? So don't make that fucking mistake just because you killed them. So we're going now bot lane. Listen actually did not end up going for Rift, which is a huge fucking mistake. Um, so we actually end up killing him over here. I mean, at this point, I'm so fucking strong. Okay, this is the perfect early game. We dominated this guy. This is fucking Master Elo. Okay, not really high Elo, but higher than 95% of the people playing this game. Okay, and we fucking make them look like fucking bronze players. These players. Okay, just by applying fundamentals. So now we killed the Lee Sin. Now we can go for the Rift Herald. Okay, he's coming out of base most likely. But I don't really care. I actually ping my supporter. This is really important. Okay, right here, the Ryze might actually come. Okay, he's actually dead. The top laner might move. The Lee Sin might come. The enemy Rakan might actually come out of base. So I'm pinging my Sono to come here because like Saya is chilling bot side, right? She can just CS for a while, okay? Just tell your supporter when you're doing Rift and there's nothing on bot lane to come over here, okay? Because we want to be as strong as possible to get this. Even though I'm strong as fuck, but we wanna have the highest chance, okay? So I ping her again. She actually chooses to come, which is good. They do not end up contesting it. We actually end up killing Lee Sin over here. You know, I'm just walking mid. I have no camps up. I'm just looking what I can do, and we actually end up killing him because I'm so strong. Like at this point, it's just bullying, okay? And yeah, I have actually 2k gold up on Lilia. This is kind of Lilia specific. Even with this much gold up, you can stay on the map. Okay, because like I have 10 Dark Seal stacks, I have more than enough clear split, and I just want to get those camps off the map, okay? And we just killed the Lee Sin. Um, there's no objective on the map, I mean of course Drake, but like if I can just keep on killing lanes and gank them, I don't care about Drake. So actually here, I'm just walking over here if the Cassandra is like inting, because I'm actually fast as fuck and my Volibear stuns him, so we actually kill this guy, even though he had it warded, right? Um, and if the Cassandra did respect the gank, I would just base with Rift, right, which takes 3 seconds. So now here, just press B, just press 4, do the Rift Herald. Um, Possibly could have used it maybe mid lane, but I just wanted to get this tower. And look at this now. I have 3k gold. I'm 726. I have, let me see. I have 13 kill participation out of 19, okay? I have 2 fucking deaths. Lee Sin is fucking behind as fuck. We are taking the tower. I got the Rift Herald. I invaded the fuck out of this guy. Um, and yeah, he's 0-6, okay? We actually end the game with. I mean, I ended up getting so many assists, okay? I end this game with 10-20. 10 kills, 20 assists. He ends it with 397. I mean, this would have been a 20 kill game if my teammates didn't get every fucking kill. I mean, this only has 6 kills, okay? But like, this is a jungle diff, and this is like Master Elo, and it's really not, it's not complicated, okay? We just invaded this guy. We talked about pathing, which is very easy to understand, I think. You don't want to gank tanks if you can just, gank a better lane. If the Lee Sin is like doing stuff like that, like ganking top lane, just invade him. Um, yeah. And I mean, ganking very obvious. They have no flash. They are stuck. Their wave is like stuck over here. Just gank them. And stuff like rift timers is really important. But once you understand it, it's really easy. And once you apply that stuff and apply it to your games, and it becomes a habit, man, like, you will at least climb a fucking tier. Like, if you're not fucking challenger, you will fucking climb from this shit, okay? Like, if there's at least one thing for you to learn in this video, okay? If it's fucking invading, if it's pathing, if it's, rift timers, if it's, ganking, all of these things, combined will make you a better player. And just pick one thing, like the rift timing thing, time in every single game, time your base with the rift timer and your camps, and you will fucking improve. But yeah, again, look in the description, click the link. I'm actually giving away free coaching sessions for the first 3 people to enroll. So be sure you're one of the first people. All you have to do is give me your email address and your Discord tag so we can communicate, of course. And so I can actually coach you on Discord, okay? So obviously I need that shit. But besides that, it's fucking free. For anyone else who is a little bit late and does not get the free coaching, right now coaching is really fucking cheap. It's like fucking $10 right now, okay? $10 one session. And you will get a session like this from your gameplay. I will review it and you will get every fucking insight I have on this game, okay? You will get every information about this game. I will talk to you about your mistakes. We will replace your bad habits with good habits and make you a challenger player, because the only difference between a challenger and a player who's not challenger are habits, okay? Um, and these habits I will teach you. So it's stuff like this. Basing for rift timers, knowing when to invade, just changing your mindset a bit, because that's all it is. It's fucking mental, this game, in a good way. Alright, guys. Thanks for watching. Hope you fucking climb. Man, fucking climb in this game, okay? This is fucking chess. This is chess. This is the new chess, okay? So, yeah. That's that. See ya.